Illustration 1. Before moving on to this, to just have a recap of what we have done in the last previous class. Okay, so we have just read the format of the receipts and payment account. So here, receipt and payment account means where we'll enter all the cash receipts and the cash payments in the account format, which means we'll use the debit side towards your left side of the accounts note, and also will enter all the payments towards the credit side, that is right side of your accounts notebook. Okay, so here we are not going to differentiate whether it is revenue receipt or capital receipt, or even whether it is revenue payments or the capital payments. So whenever any account is being given, we always start off with the cash balances, or sometimes even bank balances also will be given. So we'll always have the opening balances as the first account. After that, we'll enter all the revenue receipts, capital receipts towards debit side, revenue payments and capital payments towards the credit side. Here we can enter all the accounts except non-cash items like your depreciation or any outstanding or prepaid expenses are given. In that case, we should not enter only those three accounts, those kind of accounts. Okay, that is non-cash items. Then always we have to start off with the opening balances of the account and end with the closing balances of the accounts. So mostly you will be given cash and also the bank account balances. In that case, you have to find out one of these balances. Okay, so again, the next important factor here in your receipt and payment is you will be entering only the cash receipts and cash payments for all the years, that is subsequent year, previous year, or even the future account. Any account is being given, that also we have to enter. Okay, so it can be like previous year, current year, or the subsequent year. We can enter all type of accounts in the receipt and payment account. We need not enter only the non-cash items. Okay, so now moving on to illustration. Now, from the following particulars of Tamil Educational Society, prepare receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2019. So here you have your opening balances of cash, rent paid, scholarship given, entrance fees received, building purchased, staff salary, subscription received. Okay, so these are the accounts you have in that particular society. Now the format for entering this is in the books of Tamil Educational Society, receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2019. You will write debit and also credit. Okay, so this is to be written in the middle of your notebook. Okay, so consider this as your notebook. You will write here in the books of Tamil Educational Society, receipts and payments account for the year ended. Okay, now receipts will be towards your left side and payments will be in the credits, the right side of your notebook. Okay, now you have your opening cash balance. This is to be written as to balance brought down, cash in hand. Since this is opening cash balance, you are writing cash in hand rupees 18,000. Always opening balance of cash will appear in the debit side. Right, after writing this, you have to classify where these remaining accounts are to be written, whether it is a receipt or a payment. Receipt means that you are receiving the amount. Payment means you are making the payment, you are spending the amount. Okay, first rent paid. Paid means automatically it will become the payment, so you'll write by rent paid rupees 6,000 in the amount column. Then you have scholarship given. Scholarship given means you are giving, you are making some scholarship. Okay, so scholarship given, again it's a payment, so you take that to your payments account by scholarship given rupees 15,200. The next one is entrance fees received is given. Received means you have to enter it into the receipt side. Two entrance fees rupees 18,500. Then you have building purchase. So when we purchase, we immediately pay the cash, right? It means payments. So you will write by building purchase 2,10,000. Staff salary. If nothing is given, paid or received, nothing is given, in that case it is automatically been understood that you have paid the salary. So staff salary is being paid, so payment by staff salary rupees 55,000. Then you have subscription received, which means again receipt. Okay, so you'll write to subscription received rupees 2,65,000. So after writing all these accounts, total your debit side separately, total your credit side separately. Okay, you will get a certain amount, right? So here it is like 3,01,500. In here you have some amount which is like 216 2,86,200 you have. Okay, so whichever amount is higher, that is your total. As always, how we do for ledger, the same only. So here you will write the highest total. So your debit side has the highest total of 3,01,500, writing both the sides as your totals of the account. Now find out the difference. 2,01,500 sorry, 3,01,500 minus 2,86,200. You get rupees 15,300 as your balance in the credit side, which is your cash in hand. So you'll write by balance carried down, cash in hand rupees 15,300. Okay, so always you have to start up with the opening balances, classify the receipts and payments, then find out the closing balances. Okay, so now we are finding the closing balance as cash in hand, which is 15,300.